Hi, this is Lois from No Cruise Control. Welcome to vlog 3 of my solo cruising adventure on Iona's Maiden Voyage with Cruises. I do get a bit upset in this one, but humour me. I hope you enjoy. Hi, it's Lois, No Cruise Control. I thought I'd come and do a vlog in the atrium. I don't know if you can see behind me. Ooh. This is Emerald Bar, I think. I'm not sure where the place is yet. And you can see the main atrium, grand atrium there. And then Vista's the coffee shop there. But yeah, it's early in the morning, so there's no one else around. I thought I'd talk about day 2. So I got up, had breakfast in the Keys, which was nice and very relaxed. It's like a buffet style breakfast, and it was very quiet. I'm not usually one for buffet breakfasts, but it was nice, and because it's on deck, prom deck, it just seems quieter. After that I went to see the guest speaker, John Barrington. He was very interesting. He's a shepherd, I think. His talk was entitled Why the Sea is Salty, which he didn't really cover till the very end when someone asked him a question. But it was all about, he's an old storyteller, and it's about lots of like old sort of stories and fables, and it was really interesting. And there's some people in there behind me going, oh, I wonder how boring this will be on the boring scale. And it's like, if you think like that, why do you come to a talk? Like, no one's forcing you to, so if you're just going to bitch and whine, like, don't come. Anyway, they came and they stayed there, and they were quiet throughout, so they must have enjoyed it. He was in his kilt, very Scottish gentleman. Went for a further nose around the shops. The level of Iona merchandise on this ship is really good. Like, they've done well. They've spent their sort of 15-18 months at land efficiently, and there is a lot of merchandise. And then I went on deck, watched some of the scenic sailing, because we were going through the Scottish Islands, so it was very nice sailing. Then I bumped into Steph and Matthew in the Keel and Cow next to there, and then we went out on deck together and got some photos at the front of the ship with Steph's Insta 360. I'm sure she's put some on social media. It's so nice meeting fellow cruise bloggers because everyone's so lovely. Yeah, it's really nice to put faces to names, because some people I've spoken to on like Zoom and like met some people now, and it's nice throughout the summer I'll be meeting more people, which is really nice. What did I do then? Went back to the balcony, and Wes said on the PA system that there was dolphins to the starboard side, which is the side my balcony's on, so I was watching the dolphins. They're amazing. There was loads of them, all having fun. I guess they've never had a ship this big come into Iona. And there was lots of little boats around as well, with dolphin, looking at the dolphins too. Then I went for lunch. I meant to go and see Marco Pierre White do his talk, but time just got away with me. And I've seen him before in Arcadia or Oriana, I can't remember which, but he was good, so... I saw David and Kaylee later, and they'd gone to see him, and they said he was very good because he was doing cookery. It was very, made you very hungry. You can smell all the smells of the food. Yeah, I had lunch in the Keys again. I had fish and chips, which was delicious. And randomly, I was in my world on my own and sat next to Steph and her husband. It was very nice to see them. And then straight after lunch, I bumped into David and Kaylee. So now I've met them people and bumping into them all the time. So as a solo cruiser, I've never feel like on my own. There's always people around. And there's always someone around to talk to if you want to, but I mean, I'm quite happy with my own company as well. And I dropped my phone then in the afternoon and broke it. So the screen has shattered. I've never dropped an iPhone before. I've had them, since they've started. But yes. It's a broken iPhone. It's not happy. Of all the places to break it, hey? But never mind. Luckily, it was sent off an emergency call. So my husband and my parents got like the the automatic messages, so they were like, oh my god, are you okay? So luckily I had signal, and luckily my Apple Watch has mobile capabilities on it, and doesn't go through the phone. It has its own SIM card, so I was able to ring them on my watch and go like, I'm fine, ignore it, it's just my phone having a moment. Luckily the phone's insured, so when I get home I'll sort it out. It's quite nice to have a enforced phone holiday, because at work I'm always on a mobile. In life, I'm always on a mobile, so it's quite nice to have enforced rest from the mobile. Also stopped the Wi-Fi package yesterday before I broke my phone, because it's I don't know, it's just teething problems, I guess. It's not working. It's not working for the staff either, which I feel sorry for, because it's how they contact their loved ones. And also the ordering like tablets they have are really, really temperamental with the signal. But yeah, again, it's quite nice to have an enforced rest from Wi-Fi. Yeah, don't need it, so it's a shame really for P&O, because they would have had so much free publicity if they'd sorted it out. But you know, oh well. As the ship isn't at full capacity, they obviously need extra publicity, but you know, never mind, they don't want it. What did I do then? Sat on the balcony for a bit then. Rang my dad before my phone broke, because he's adores cruising, but for other reasons he couldn't have his vaccines, so he can't cruise at the moment. But yeah, he's living cruising through me, bless him. I keep hearing from everyone that Sindhu is sold out, which is great for the ship. I think sold out in the way that they can only have so many covers because they've got so many staff. Because I can hear people having tantrums, like going, how can it be sold out? Not people I know, people, when I was at Sindhu, at the front desk, I could hear them having a tantrum, go, how can it be sold out? It's a maiden voyage, and like, there's not even full capacity. But I think they've only got a limited amount of staff, so, but luckily they managed to get a table for one snuck in. I went to Sindhu last night, and it's, but underwhelmed. Like, I love Sindhu. Sindhu was our favourite place to eat, you know, but it's not what it was. I mean, the service was amazing, like, don't get me wrong, and the food was lovely. There's no poppadoms when you start. There's none of that, you know, fancy pouring little teapot of water onto a fancy little flannel and stuff. None of that. Yeah, I guess it's money saving. And the food was alright. It was delicious, it was yummy, but it was no different to anything that would be in the main restaurant, really. I don't know, I guess I will take Dave in November just because he loves Sindhu, but I don't think we'll live in Sindhu like we have on previous cruises. Yeah, it's a shame really, but you know, it's all changed. Oh, and I had a plastic straw in my soft drink on there, which I thought was a bit weird, considering they're making such a big thing about no plastic, and the bottles are all like refillable metal bottles for water and cans of water to get rid of all the plastic on board. And then I had a plastic straw. I've not seen a plastic straw for years. And it was definitely plastic. Like, Pino cannot say it wasn't. It was definitely plastic. So, yeah, a bit strange that. Then after I went up to the aft deck to see the fireworks, and it was just packed, people everywhere. And because it's outside, no one had their masks on, which is fine. But having spent the last 15, 18 months with family, liaison, and ITU, and yeah, just didn't want to pal in, sorry, but yeah, not ready for that yet. The fireworks were good, really good. I'm gonna be a bit like rude, but Scarlet Ladies were better. But yeah, no, it was lovely. The fireworks were really, really nice, but I watched them from my balcony just because, I don't know, I feel it's quite, I don't know, not very responsible to put loads of people together, which I know we're all negative, but somebody could have been incubating COVID, do you know, and just to have the social distancing rules completely go is just a bit mind-blowing to me. Like, it just seems a bit irresponsible, P&O. But yeah, do you know, I'm not so bothered about being close to people, like, do you know, that doesn't bother me. It's just the fact I've seen the outcome of all that, like, really close to home, and it just, yeah, wasn't for me. But I'm sure the people had a fabulous time. Yeah. I think that's it. I then went to sleep in order to get up early to come here, to do a vlog in the Grand Atrium with no one around. I'll try and do my next vlog somewhere interesting as well on the ship. Not that the Grand Atrium isn't interesting, it's very interesting, but somewhere a bit more open, not hidden in the corner. Cool, bye bye. Hi, it's Lois. Thanks for watching. Vlog 4 will be out soon. Thank you.